Hey friends, let's talk about this nuclear power hyperdoc. Nuclear power is a very apesy topic. It's a very important thing for you to know about in your life. Um, if we're talking about the environment, as we're learning, we're starting to see that fossil fuels are the number one reason we are superheating our planet. We are raising the global average temperature of our planet. It's called global warming, and fossil fuels is the number one culprit. But we can't just like flip that switch and go all the way to carbon neutral renewable. Just because it's renewable doesn't mean it's carbon neutral. So, what's going to be the bridge in between old school fossil fuels and new school wind, solar, geothermal? Maybe nuclear is that bridge. A couple of big, important misconceptions. Thing one, people think that a lot of times during while if I work at a nuclear power plant, I'm subject to nuclear radiation. That's not true. Nuclear power plants, when in operation and when everything's going right, are very very safe. Dentists are exposed to more nuclear radiation. Subway platform workers are exposed to more radiation than nuclear power plant workers. The problem is, what do we do with the waste? The nuclear waste lasts thousands and thousands of years. You'll do a half-life calculation. So that's a huge problem. And then also, what if something goes wrong? So I'm going to have you watch these HBO Chernobyl video clips as you go throughout each section. Notice, sorry, but there's some grown-up words, some not safe for work language in some of these video clips. So nuclear is very scary, but you know what? It's steam. Steam is the byproduct. That's water vapor coming out of those cooling towers, not carbon dioxide, not greenhouse gases. Technically, water vapor counts as a greenhouse gas. So, um, go through this hyperdoc to learn more about it. I feel like I talked enough. So, watch this first video clip about how does a nuclear reactor work. This first video is takes you through the one, two, threes, the basics of nuclear energy. What is that product, what is the fuel source, and then when you get to this part of that first video, hit that pause button, like engage, focus, um, identify those parts of a nuclear light water reactor, and then drag and drop into this sentence, fill in this sentence. Here's your keys, or sorry, here's your word bank. And then if that word doesn't fit, here's a pro tip. If that word doesn't fit, if it's covering up, or it's like it's oops, shoot, or it's too big, yeah, these drag and drops, y'all, then you're probably doing it right. So drag those in to the right order. Then watch the next two videos. Those videos are like on the pros and cons. So here are all the advantages. You drag and drop. Let's say I think that's the best advantage, and that's a third best, second best advantage, and this is third. Cool. Then watch this video. And what do you think are the biggest drawbacks? Maybe I think that's the biggest drawback. I'm not even looking right now. I'm just kind of dragging and dropping. Put them where you think they go in your opinion. Finally, this last one. We just practiced with half-life problems. Do one more practice with a half-life problem. Watch this video intro, and then go ahead and make out your table like we talk about. And then check your answer by clicking on that key to make sure that you did it right. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learn a lot about nuclear power, because it's something that I want you to know about for years and years and years to come. Bye. Boop.